ESPN family. I'm Zach.
And I'm Jill.
And this is Roadhouse Idiots. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh, Richard's babe. You did not let us down.
Episode 12, Stuck in the Middle with You, in parentheses, directed by Richard Speight. I'm just going to start off with the directing. I thought it was awesome. I loved the whole, parallel storytelling. I love movies that do that. Like, it kind of reminded me of that movie, what the hell was it called?
Vantage Point.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, you knew exactly where I was going with that. Where you had, different perspectives of different characters and stuff was, happening at the same time.
All I can say is...
That part was really good.
So, if, spoiler for Vantage Point, if you ever want to see that movie, just skip ahead 10 seconds. All I can think of is how when I watched that movie with my brother, he was so pissed off because...
They gave away the ending,
10 seconds in, I'm like...
Oh,
it's Matt Spock's character. And he was like, dude, Jill!
I don't want to spend a whole lot of time on that part because we got a lot to talk about, but I just want to say I love the editing, I love the music. You could totally tell that,
You could tell Richard directed it. So, oh my god, Richard, you have a style. Oh man. When choosing, when, Cass was injured and the ring of fire, and then, so you get the blurriness of the flames. When, he was hurt, that was such a classic Richard. The classic of, doing a rack focus so blurry that, Cass's face was silhouette in white when he was in the car. Classic Richard. And then the music, keeping the theme of, the happy whistleness while something really dark. It had so much Richard all over this episode, and I loved it. Loved it.
Very good. Okay. Plot points.
I know. I should have, worn my Dick shirt instead of just family. All right, sorry.
All right. Well, family was a very essential thing to this episode.
I should have paid homage to Richard.
Plot point number 1. British Mentalets, you've done effed up.
I don't even know, because, I don't think that they consider it an F up. They got exactly what they wanted. They got exactly what they wanted.
Yep. Next to, I thought we got one, pretty cool, punchline at the end when we got the, Bang Bang Colt.
Oh. So... 2 punchlines in the last 2 minutes.
Yeah, no. We're getting there.
We're getting
there. We got a lot of demon backstory. We figured out how
history lesson.
Crowley became king of hell, which that kind of got swept under the rug in season 6. But I'm glad they tied that loose end up.
But I don't think it was in season 6. I kind of accepted it because he was this demon and he sort of claimed it for himself. But I agree, it was awesome having that backstory. I thought getting the backstory on Azazel was awesome. I love that. The moment I saw the yellow eyes, I was like, oh my god, this is a relative of baseball. This is so cool. I was fangirling out. That to me was amazing because, alright, I'm just gonna throw this out on the table. Easily my top 5 favorite villains of all time, probably my top 3, make an argument for one of my favorite, hardest villains of all time, Yellow Eyes. And, that was, way back season 1, concluded in season 2. Yep. And so, here we are, season 12, to get, a rebirth of that was exciting to me. That was so exciting because, some of the stuff, even tonight, through all of its awesomeness, I'm sure there were some people that might have been worried for Cass's life. I can tell you, I was not for a second worried that Cass was going to die tonight.
I wasn't either.
And that's sort of because the show has been on so long, the inevitable downfall. If you're going to have a main Cass, they're not going to kill off Castiel on episode 12 of season 12. It's just not gonna happen. I'm sorry, it's not gonna happen. Mm-hmm. So it takes away some of the severity of oh my god, does this character die or not, just for plot purposes. And sometimes when you go on this long, they have to keep making big bads that are bigger and badder, but sometimes the weight doesn't feel as strong. Mm-hmm. You felt it with this yellow eye guy. I was so excited. It brought back, when you start dating someone and that initial spark, and it feels so good, but then after a while, like, you love them, but it's just like, you know, your love, like, it brought that flame back for me tonight. It really did. Like,
a lot of loose ends were tied up.
Yes, it's so good.
Like, this one episode
It was so good.
And like these 3 minutes of this one episode tied up the ends of season 1 and 2. It tied up that gap between seasons 5 and 6. It brought to light kind of some of what happened at the end of or during season 11, and now what's happening now. So I guess now we're gonna get to the last kind of like, oh, Lucifer ain't dead.
Lucifer just in his little box, like, there
Lucifer
he is.
isn't dead. So Mark Pellegrino's back.
Yeah, which is...
He's the best Lucifer.
Oh my god, he's so good.
He's the best Lucifer.
He's my favorite Lucifer.
They can't have anybody else play Lucifer. I mean...
Not the way.
I mean, everybody that's played Lucifer has done their good... You know, has done a good job of bringing their own thing to Lucifer, but in my opinion, there's only one Lucifer.
When you think of Lucifer,
there's only one.
You think of Mark. And honestly, like, one of my favorite reasons in the world that, and if we were blogging about episodes last year, which we weren't, but how many times did I say to you that, like, holy damn, Misha Collins was killing it as Lucifer, and the reason why I thought he was killing it was because he was, like, channeling Mark Pellegrino.
Editor's note, you should put those tweets.
Yeah.
Screenshot those tweets.
Yeah, and I actually tweeted Mark Pellegrino because he was supposed to go to PitsCon, then he couldn't because he was working, which is awesome, go him. But I asked him the question I was going to ask, which was, like, did you two talk? And they did. They did talk about, like, that way to help Misha channel him so well. And it was awesome. But why I loved him was because it was Mark, and Mark is back. And in his taunting
I had to pause the end credits just to
confirm. Yes, special appearance by Mark Pellegrino. For anyone that was doubting, like, what? Yeah, that was him. Freaking Mark.
That was him. It was in the credits during that, you know, crappy Riverdale promo that they run week after week after week. But
sorry,
you know,
Riverdale.
Again,
my gosh.
We.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
And so let's talk about Mama Winchester, who I love. All right, I've been giving Mary credit, but I guess you're not a Winchester until you screw up like a Winchester.
Yeah.
I guess, you know, between John, you know, making bad decisions, and then you know, Sam making bad decisions with his old demon blood, and then, you know, Dean making bad decisions with, you know, Drill, and then also with, you know, with the whole Mark and Cain, and, like, you know, and then they've all had their turn of, like, doing something that was not what their brother or their sons advised you to do, and you ignored them, and it's always wrong. And here is Mary taking her turn, lying to her boys. I actually thought Castiel was gonna call her on her
and it didn't
at the
happen.
end of the episode. I thought he was gonna put.
You said that during the episode.
I did. So I was pulling wrong.
It will though. It will.
And it's gonna be worse. Like, there's gonna be a fight. Like, oh man, I did love though. As mad as I am at Mary for doing this, it's wrong, it's dumb, it's been proven. If you go against the Winchester herd, you're wrong. But how much did you just love her just referring so hardcore at the end of the episode? One of my boys almost got killed. Like, Cass, like, is such her son. Like, she's so quick to accept that this is her third son. And I just was like, oh, so cute. Like, because Sam and Dean, obviously, is, like, their brother. Obviously, the three of them are family. But for Mary to so quickly just fully accept, like, they have such a profound relationship with each other. Like, there's so much love there. I'm really mad at Mary, but there was so much love between Mary and Cass.
Yeah.
And in some ways, she has the least amount of issues with Castiel because she's able to mother him without feeling the guilt that she feels for Sam and Dean. She feels that their life is her fault. She feels all of this backstory, backlogged guilt. But Castiel's an angel, so she doesn't feel this guilt. So I think their relationship is easier in that sense. And so just, like, that love to me was really, like,
yeah, I mean,
so good.
See, we're filming this, you know, 2 minutes after we watch it, and I'm just so excited
Oh,
on
the rest of the season, like,
the
and
rest
Men
of
of
the season
Letters.
now.
So now
We have
so much good.
British Men of Letters and what their agenda is. We have
Devil
the
baby
spawn
mama
of Satan.
drama. Devil baby mama drama. Devil baby
And
mama
Satan
drama.
is still with us.
And then Mock and Mock. I love that. Have we had a Mock and Mock scene? Yeah, we have.
We have, but not in a while.
I love.
Yeah, Lucifer was trying to, have, kind of
Oh my gosh.
manipulate Crowley at the end there.
Lucifer trying to manipulate someone with his words? When has he ever done that? But then I also like the twist of Crowley calling him dog, like in reference to like when he was the puppy last season, and like they're both so bitter that way, and I think it's so funny that Lucifer's mockings to Crowley about like, I can't believe you want approval from them. How much of that is self-brought on? Because, like, Sam was supposed to be his vessel, and he's been, like, utterly screwed over by these Winchesters. So, like, the loathing he must feel for those guys.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Oh, gosh, guys.
And
can you tell that we enjoyed this?
You thought that he was at peace after, reconciling with God at the end of last season, but, man, there's just no reconciling with that guy, and now he's got a kid on the way, and that's just crazy.
It's interesting. It's gonna be, all I can say is this is episode 12. We've got half a season, which in some ways you're like, yeah, we definitely need half a season, because they have like 3 different huge plots happening at once. Like, if you think about the types, if you were to compare what's happening to similar situations in other seasons, there's many seasons where they would have like one of these things going on. They've got 3 huge things going on right now. So, yeah, we've got like 13 episodes. No.
11 left.
We've got 11. We've got 11, sad face. 11 episodes to conclude all this? It's gonna be some good living.
Don't disappoint me. I have high hopes for how the rest of the season is gonna go, so don't disappoint me.
All right.
Because this could be some really good TV.
I'm excited. So is it time to rate?
Time to rate? Yeah, it's time to rate.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
I am ready. 1, 2, 3. Woo! That's our first 10! There should be confetti. Or maybe I'll put like the Impala honking its horn. Like something. 10 out of 10 for us, guys. Because honestly, I loved every second. That's not true. I can't say I loved every second because there was like a minute that we didn't get to hear because the emergency alert system decided to do a test tonight during Supernatural.
Yeah, just in Providence. I tweeted at CW Providence. I'm like, come on.
Not during Supernatural.
They did one at 7:30.
At 7:30, and then they did another one. And you even said, you jinxed us, you jinxed. An emergency alert system went off at 7:30, and he's like, oh, well, I'm glad they're doing it now so it doesn't happen during Supernatural. Your fault.
My fault. But yeah, again, so just to recap, I mean, this episode tied up so many loose ends.
And there's more yellow-eyed demons out there. Like, there's more siblings.
Yeah, are we gonna meet
Yes, obviously, because the sister has taken an interest in Lucifer's child.
Yep, so more yellow-eyed demons.
Oh, so good. I love yellow-eyed demons.
Lucifer's still alive. Spawn of Satan's coming. British Men of Letters are up to, I don't know, no good? Question mark. Yeah. This was so good. So
freaking good. I loved this episode.
Likewise.
Oh my gosh, it was awesome.
So, and the Colt's back.
And the Colt, yeah, that was like another great tie-in. It was just
this episode just delivered.
It was like just so good.
Delivery after delivery after delivery. It was great.
Well, Richard Speight, you didn't let us down. Nicely done.
Yeah.
Nicely done. And I like that, by the way. I could totally tell. If you did not tell me Richard directed this, I would have guessed he directed it. that's awesome to me. Like, good for you, because that is the highest compliment I can give to an artist, no matter what your medium of art is, whether you're a painter or a musician, or if you act or if you direct, if you edit. The highest compliment I can give to you as an artist is that I can recognize your work without knowing
that it's your work.
Honestly, like, well done, Mr. Spates. Well done. All right. Okay, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in to our review, because this doing a review of this episode, you can tell I'm on like a supernatural post high right now because I enjoyed it so much. So thank you so much for taking this ride. And if you want to see more of these rides, you can go right ahead and hit the subscribe button below. You can also follow us on Facebook, on Twitter. We put the links in the description box every week, and I'm trying to make an effort, both of us are, to be more active on our social media pages. So if you ever have a question for us, you can always tweet us at Roadhouse Idiots, or with the hashtag SPNRI for Supernatural Roadhouse Idiots, or also Supernatural Rhode Island, because that's where we're from. Cool. So
one last thing. So in the past week, we've picked up 13 more subscribers, which we're still starting this up, and I feel like we've gotten such a great response. We hope you enjoy the content that we're putting out. We love the interaction we've gotten with, and we just hope to keep doing it more and more. So thank you so much for
seriously, like, being a part of it. I can't even tell you how awesome it is that you guys have 73 of you have subscribed to us. Like, what? That's awesome. You guys are so cool. So please, if there's any other types of videos that you would like to see, or if you have any questions for us, anything, let us know either in the comments below or tweeting us with the hashtag SPNRI, because anything we can do to thank you for letting us share our love for Supernatural with you, please let us know, because you guys are awesome. Like, you are so awesome, and we're having a blast. And I mean, all I can say is thanks so much for stopping by the Roadhouse.
Carry on and have an awesomely wayward week.